This is Jim and welcome to the second lesson on WordPress. Okay, so moving right along here, we're going to talk about a blog versus a website. Now, I think in the previous lesson I kind of explained a little bit more, but we're going to go into more details. So the first couple of lessons here, first few lessons here, we're going to basically, I guess an analogy would be, we're going to try to cover the overall WordPress without diving into it, because I want to make sure you understand the concepts before we go into the programming. It's like a helicopter and we're flying over a city, and then later on in the lessons we'll visit the individual streets and buildings, if you will. So in this lesson we're going to talk about a blog versus a website, and there is a significant difference, okay? More importantly, I guess I should add a third bullet point, and this should have been the first bullet point, is we're going to talk about WordPress.com versus WordPress.org. And there are significant differences between the two websites, what their purpose are, and the kind of demographics that they attract. So we're going to talk about that. Control and programming differ between the .com and the .org. So we will talk about control and programming in lieu of those two different websites. And of course, plugins, which are added features that did not originally come with the programming. We're going to talk about that, and I think you're going to find it really, really cool, because plugins are basically the sprinkle, the salt of the meal for WordPress, or the icing on the cake, or, things that make it really look cool. Okay, so we're going to go right in. Let's go to the second lesson and see what we have here. All right, so here you've got basically two different websites. Now, on the left-hand side over here, okay, this is the WordPress, okay, WordPress.com, and I'm just going to write the .org. Okay, so this is .com and this is .org. So we're going to go visit the website right now, if I can get to the browser, and I'll show you the difference. Okay, so this one right here is a .com, as you can see. And this website here is what the .org looks like. Okay, now key features here that we're going to discuss in this slide. Let's focus on the .com. Okay, now as you can see right here, I kind of wrote some things, but we're going to add to this. Okay, in the .com, it's mostly for blogging. Okay, so those of you who are blogging, they don't want to deal with all the bells and whistles. They don't want to deal with all the hoopla or the plugins, or they just want to go out there and write. They want to comment. They want to take it easy. WordPress does offer some themes, some plugins, some features that is shared amongst other people. They just want to go in there and write. So that's what the .com is for. And so obviously there's going to be less programming. There's going to be some plugins for you. It promotes interaction, obviously, and more use of install themes. Okay, the look and feel, the coloration, the pictures, everything, the layout. I mean, you can use whatever it is that you feel that you want to use. So this is basically for people who just want to go out and write. That's it. They just want to write. So again, it's for blogging, no frills. Just very simple. The thing is also, the difference between a WordPress.com is that it's hosted in WordPress. Okay. So the address will be something like, your name .wordpress. I'm going to run out of space here. .com. So it's not really, I mean, you could have your own domain name. We're going to cover that. But by and large, it's hosted with WordPress. And I'm going to try to find a website that has that. Let's go ahead and I think this is really cool. Let's see if I can find this one. Let's see if I can do that. There it is.